Wow, just another video glazing Wemby. How original.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
Listen, every time I feel like I've seen enough, he reels me back in. You know what I mean? He does something insane and glorious that I need to point out. And dude, I would show his Olympic highlights in this video, but the Olympics themselves have a higher blocks per minute than Mutombo in '96. It's insane. Why are they blocking videos? You know what I mean? Haven't they made like $6 billion already? Like I don't understand that. You know what I mean? It raises my blood pressure. But I'm over here complaining and yammering like a freaking scathing asswipe with my lesbian haircut, by the way. Dude, I told him not to cut it too short, and this went balls deep on my head. But congrats to Team USA. Job's not done till the job's done. The greatest country in the world, dude. Come fight me if you want to. Actually, don't fight me. I can't fight. But yeah, congrats. But for the tournament that just ended, Victor Wembanyama averaged 15.8 points, 9.7 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 2 steals with 1.7 blocks, and was named as part of the Paris 2024 All-Star 5 alongside MVP LeBronathan James, Chef Curry, Dennis Schroeder, and Nikola Jokic, the Joker. Oh, and the most important thing, he's only 20 years old. But before I continue with the glaze session of Victor Wembanyama, welcome to the Dirty Bucket. This is Alfonso Rose reporting. I'm a journalist, dude. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Alright, let's get on with the video. So we all know that Wemby took his home country to the Olympic finals until he lost to a star-studded cast in the USA team. But I want this video to be more like a game. And I would like to predict Wemby's stats next year, you know what I mean? With a couple of changing circumstances and factors that happened during the offseason for the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to be like a pretty new team come this upcoming season. New lineup. But before I begin to predict Wemby's stat line next season, let's do a quick history lesson, quick flashback regarding Wemby's season last year. Historic season last year. Last season, Victor Wembanyama averaged 21.4 points, 10.6 rebounds, 3.9 assists, 1.2 steals, with a league high 3.6 blocks per game as a rookie for the Spurs. He was unanimously named the NBA's Rookie of the Year and finished second in the Defensive Player of the voting behind Rudy Gobert, which caused a lot of controversy, dude. But I'll get to that later. The Frenchman also became the first rookie to be named to the NBA's All-Defensive First Team ever. This lean baguette blocked the living hell out of every NBA guard that drove into the paint last year. 3.6 blocks per game. Like, that's a high-ass GPA. Like, his blocks per game could get into freaking Georgetown, you know? And I did some research, and the last time somebody averaged more than Victor Wembanyama was Serge Ibaka in 2011. Mind you, Serge Ibaka did it in 27 minutes per game. Victor did it in 29 minutes per game. Why did I bring that up? I don't know. Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, Serge Ibaka in his prime, holy hell. But still, hasn't been done in 13 years. And he did it as a rookie. Rookie! A block party, and your point guard is definitely invited.
Advantage. Smith. Slap! Oh my! Blocked by Wemby.
He also broke a lot of records, which I'm pretty sure many of you guys already know about that. He is the first player in NBA history to have 75 threes, 150 assists, and 150 blocks in the same season, but it only took him 48 games. I mean, like, he is youngest player in NBA history to play a game with at least 40 points and 20 rebounds. The first player in NBA history to record consecutive nights with 5 or more points, assists, rebounds, blocks, and steals. The player who reached 1,000 points, 500 rebounds, 150 blocks in the fastest time, 1,423 minutes. Like, Jesus, I might need a bathroom break.
4 to 6 days later.
Youngest player to record a game with 20 points and 20 rebounds. Youngest player to record a triple-double without a turnover. Where did I leave off at? Youngest player in NBA history with averages of 20 points, 10 rebounds, 3 blocks, and 1 3-pointer per game. You know what I mean? Point is, Victor is pretty good at basketball, might I say. You know what I mean? I'll give him that. He's pretty good. You know? But before I break the prediction, I want to label a couple of these factors that could influence Victor's stat line next season. I want to talk about first there will be better spacing next year with the Spurs, because with the addition of Harrison Barnes and CP3, I think that will leave Wemby with more room to work with in the paint. Another main factor that I see is that Victor is going to play more than 29 minutes per game next season. I'm betting that he's going to average around 33 minutes per game. I don't see him averaging 35 yet, or, him playing super heavy minutes. So with this stat line, I'm going to have him playing 33 minutes per game. That within itself will boost his rebounds per game, but I'll get to that. And then the main factor that I want to talk about is his point guard play, because I think that will improve drastically. Even though CP3 is getting up there in age, dude, I understand that. You know what I mean? Life is life, the circle of life. But that automatically will help him. Just the CP3 effect will probably give him 2 more points. You know what I mean? And then Stephon Castle, who they drafted with the 4th overall pick. Underrated point guard in my opinion. I wanted him from the Wizards too. I love that pick for the Spurs. So as of right now, I'm leaning towards 26 points per game, 12.4 rebounds per game. Yes, we're including decimals, dude. 4.5 assists per game, and 3.8 blocks per game. The 3.8, well, that will increase by 0.2. It's a lock in that he's going to be Defensive Player of the Year next year. You know what I mean? I definitely see that stat line, 26, 12, 4, and damn near 4. That should put him in MVP conversation, especially on his impact on the defensive side. Granted, the Spurs will probably not be a contending team, especially in the West, so that will hamper him in the MVP voting. But I can see him taking that leap next year. Especially, he's going to add more muscle to his frame, you know what I mean? More baguettes on deck, more diet, more frog legs, you know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely see that coming for Victor Wembanyama. I also want to talk about Chris Paul a bit, because Chris Paul, he had this to say about Victor Wembanyama when he first joined the Spurs.
What do you make of Wemby? What's his ceiling?
Yeah, I don't think he has one. I said this before. He's one of those guys that after the game this past year, we all talked about how weird it was to try to guard him, to try to shoot over him.
Like, the entire NBA community is like freaking in awe of this kid. Like, CP3 doesn't really give out compliments like that. So just seeing that within itself is just like, Jesus, like it just scares you to the bone. Like, but the one thing that keeps on standing out about Victor Wembanyama is that he has Mamba mentality. He is uber confident. You know what I mean by Mamba mentality, dude. This kid is uber confident. He said after losing to the Team USA in the finals, I'm learning, and I'm worried for the opponents in a couple of years. And then when asked if he was referring to his opponents in the FIBA competitions or the NBA, Wemby said, everywhere. Like, this kid, like, it's not fair. Like, he's pretty much that air balloon that's in front of every single car sale. Like, that's him on the court. To be honest, that to me is what really stands out. You can have all the athleticism in the world, all the strength in the world, all the IQ in the world, but if you're not right up there, you're not going to go far in the NBA. This kid has it all. Let me know what y'all think. I think 26, 12, 4, and 4. I think that's a stat line. I could be wrong. Dude, I've been wrong as of late. I've been on a losing streak. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think his stat line is going to be next season? I'd like to see the comments down below. But yeah, little quick short video. We'll see what happens with the NBA news this week. Off season's here, so so we gotta do something. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Until next video, peace, y'all.